Greetings and welcome back everyone to another episode of Factorio, and as you can remember, we started our journey to getting electric, which we did, and we mined out some of this coal, which I'll steal a whole bunch from that just in case, and we will steal a whole bunch of the iron, and we also started to do our copper there and iron here in order to start making some more of the transport belts that are eventually going to run up and in the middle of all these trees. So eventually all these trees are going to have to be cut down. So I don't know if that's I guess we better start on it now and just get it done while we can. Yeah, we ran out of pickaxe. That's cool. Okay, hang on. Gotta make a new pickaxe here. Made 2 right away. That way we just have some. And eventually we want to start, we want to choose our first research in time. So I have to remember to do that as soon as we're done cutting these trees down. So that should be good enough for here. But all through here, in this middle part, I definitely want to cut all of these trees. Not some, all of them. And this is going to take a long time, because this is where our main area is going to be. It's all throughout in here. And I think what I'll do is just run a straight line through here for a few seconds, just to not waste too much time of just cutting down trees. But I'll do it at nighttime since I can't see anyway. There's not much to really do at night. And I'll just make a straight line through here. And then we'll come back and we'll cut trees as needed once we run into more as we do this one. So we'll move down a little bit as soon as we're out of this line of sight here. We're almost there, actually. It didn't take us too long to go through that. So then we'll go down 1, and then we'll go over. I'll try and move my mouse down a little bit so we can get this nice path going through here. There we go. It's already starting to open up pretty decently. It's pretty good. I wonder if there's a thing to show the day and night cycle. Like if there's a clock or anything. But I'm not sure if there is. I never really researched that far, if possible. Alright, so that's that row done, and we'll probably get one more row done before it becomes daytime. And at that point, we will... Oh, I'm already out of axe. The first one, at least. And at that point, we will start doing our transport belt. Yep, it's getting a little lighter. I can see a little further ahead of me. Almost there. And just a bunch of boring wood chopping. Going along. So we're going to run our iron through the bottom of this. Alright, there we go. That's all done. So we're going to run iron down here and copper down here. We're going to run it right through here. So we're going to take this, and we're going to go like this, and curve it, and come up like that. And this is where it's all going to run all through there. Now we want to make this even, so I'll put this one down like so. Oh, it's not going to reach. So I'll put this one down here, and I don't know where I want to make it. I'll leave a good bit of space. So we'll do it right here. About right there. We'll go grab some more iron. And we will start that. There we go. And we'll make some more of these, since we're going to need them. There's 2, 4. And there we go. So where do we want to start? I'd say, first off, we want to start making a bunch of these stone furnaces. For sure. We're going to need those, and we're going to press T to start our research. And, of course, we're going to get assembly machines and long handles. So we're going to get that one first. So that requires red science, which we can make while we are... Alright, we have 32. And we'll make 5 while we're doing that. And what we'll do then is we'll start to line these up. And I forget what the spacing is for these. We're going to have to bring a coal line in here. So the coal line is going to have to come over and down, which that means we need a bunch more of these. So I know this is going to have to come down in this direction over here. It's going to have to go this way and come down for both of them and get split off. I know that for a fact. And that's out of coal, which we have plenty of, so we'll fill that back up. And that's going to be the other thing, because I know the inserters will fill them with coal until we get our electric ones. We'll try and build some more transport belts here. And there we go. And, oh, we didn't run into the tree. That's impressive. I thought we were going to run into that tree. And that's all that. And then we want to start placing these... I guess we'll place them here, and we'll do... I think we want to do them like this. And then do we want to do a center output or a dual-sided output is the question. So do I want to put them where it goes out into this one center one, and then we'll split this? And we'll do two outputs. Or... Or do we want to do... Because this will go here, this way, and go out to this main one. Do I want to put one above? If we do put one above, I'd rather have this up higher. That way there's more room. So we'll curve this in from here if we're going to go down. And same thing with this one. I'd say if we're going to do anything with this one, we want to go a little bit lower. That way when we put it in the center, it won't be as costly in terms of room. So we'll put it here and run it along in here, which I know trees are going to get in the way down here. That's fine. We'll just cut them all down, because why not? And we'll just run that through there. Cut down all these trees. And we got to cut this one. Alright, that should connect there. And that connects there. Oh, it's getting dark again already? Wow, that was quick. Alright, that's all connected. Sorry, tree. You gotta go. So I'm guessing we'll do two. So we'll do one that starts kind of like that. Actually, we have to move them up one. And we're gonna need some long-handled inserters in order to grab those. So we're going to have a research center here, which I think we might be able to build. We just need some more iron plates. And we'll build the one for now, which is right here. And we'll build two. Sure. And then this will be the same one, because we're going to have to build this. We're going to have to build one that goes like that for coal. And we're going to have to build one that goes like this for the coal down here. And I think coal we should have put on the outside, which we did for this one. But for this one, we did not. So that one we need underground stuff for. It shouldn't matter too much. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. I think. But we'll put them over here. So that way they're out of the way. And we'll fill some in there and some in there. And that'll start that researching automation. We will get some underway. And we need some, we do have some inserters. So we will take these and line them up, which it's not lined up. They need to be about here. So I want to get rid of these three. Just like that. And they are going to need poles in between them, is what I remembered. I'm like, why do I seem like they should have a space between them? And that's because they should have a space between them. And I totally forgot why the reason that was. So there we go. That should be enough for that. Let's go back down to here. 64 iron plates. And we will get these small ones underway. And we need more transport belts. And automation is halfway done. We're going to need some more of that, but we are out of iron gear wheels. Of course, we'll put 2 in there. And 2 in there. And we're going to need 1 more for the insert. Then we have to go for splitters, because we're going to need to split this off somehow. And make it so. So there we go. And I don't think I can make it... I might be able to make it split somehow without using them. I can perhaps... No, I don't think I can split it without a splitter. I don't think that that's possible. No, I don't think it's possible. I don't think I can. So splitter's gonna have to go there. Eventually. Once we get more iron gear wheels, which we're gonna have to go do that now. And grab those, thank you. And we'll create a bunch of these while we're setting this up. So we'll start putting these where they need to go. We're short some of these. And then it's gonna have to output onto here. And same thing with this one is going to have to output, which I didn't lengthen the path there. And then these will output to there. And of course we're going to need to wire these up like so. And that should get that all good to go. And I have to put one there and there. And that's all ready to go. And these should be the same. And then that should be ready to go there. And we'll put what we have into the labs, which we have 9. So put some in there and some in there. And automation will be done, so our first research will be done. Fantastic. Electronics will give us the fancy ones. We want the splitters, which is logistics. And that's the one we want. That's what we're going to go for. So logistics underway. We're going to make some more of these. We need more inserters, which need more iron, which let's, if these need iron, let's fill this up with coal, because these we can do with what we have in our inventory, and we'll cancel out this and build that there, so these can get going with copper, and we'll power these up. Because these are ready to go. These are ready to be powered on. And that'll start with those, but we need the long-handled inserters. Which we need the iron to start those anyway. And now we'll make those. We have 11 of the red science pack. Now we have 12. And we'll just put all 13 in there once I get them made. Now we'll grab half. And we'll put it in there. This also needs the long-handled inserters once they get built. And we'll... whatever. It's just some extra. There we go. There's 2. And now those are going to get put all in here. Oh, we're short some. And we're going to have to put some of this in here. Like that. And it's not going to reach all the way. And we're actually short the regular inserters. So we'll stand here and we'll grab some. We're going to need some of that. So those will make them a little bit faster. I don't think we need any more red science pack. But we do need fuel for these, which these can get started when we make more iron. It's all about making more iron. This is out of coal. I'm going to need some eventually. I'll just put some in there. And those are done. We'll grab the copper that's in here. which those weren't going because they were too full. Let's pre-fill these. That way they're ready to go. When we do get the opportunity to get them going, let's make sure that we grab all the iron from here. And we'll grab all the ones in there. And it's definitely not outputting enough iron. So we're going to need more iron output, if that wasn't obvious. And we'll do some more of those. And we have two these burner mining drills we can get rid of. We'll start the long-handled inserters on this side. There we go. Now we have a splitter, which is fantastic. And the next thing we want to do is more of the red, which we have the smart ones or steel processing. Let's go for... let's go for... Logistics 2 is going to need that. Let's go for the electronics. And we'll make that as we go. So we need more iron. So iron needs to hurry up and get going here, because we're going to need more of it. A lot more of it. And this... oh, shoot, I just made some more. There they are. And that's going to be there. And we need more of the transport belts. And that'll stick there. These long-handled inserters will be put up in here, which we need more of. And we have some fast inserters now, which are nice. We can get those all good to go. There's 5 of these, which is almost enough. We're going to need one more. So we'll make some more of those. And that's that for now. And we definitely need a splitter. And we also need to make an electric mining drill, which we're going to need all of these. And we're going to take the ones from down here. So that'll be 2 electric mining drills, some more of these, a splitter, some more of these, we'll just interchange those. And we're going to need 2 more of those to keep up with production. And we'll make some red science pack on the way. And we'll also make some transport belts, because we're going to need those. We're going to take this temporarily and put it in a box, just so that way it has something to do while it's here. Oh my god, that's very slow. And this iron is struggling to keep up, so we do have some more of the mining drills. We can add some there. And then we will also add one down there eventually. Take some more of that iron plate. And we have our splitter, so we can split. We're going to split it there. And I don't know what side it's going to be coming in. It's going to be coming in on the left side, so it's going to split it here, so we can just... I don't have enough path. And that's out of... Sure, we'll just stick some in there, just to get it going. And we're going to stick some of these electric ones up in here. So 1 space and then 1. And that should reach all of it. And that coal's been started. And we want to start copper too. Actually, it should be up more. Should be up to about... yeah, there's good. Now we have 10 of these to work with. Here we go. And this should rotate in. And I'm dumb. We should rotate in like that. That way we have... well, no. It should just go like that. Yeah. Because that'll be even. And that'll start powering up with coal. And that inserter is taking some, and that's more iron going in, but we do need some more. We'll just fill this up temporarily with coal until our inventory runs out. Now we have our line started, which eventually, once this one gets plugged in, which we did not, there we go. Now we have some early automation started, but it's not going to end there. We're still going to need a lot more. So let's pre-lay out our thing, and we're going to make it rather long, I'm going to say. Probably to there, but even then that's probably not long enough. It's probably not long enough for our output, but it should do for now. We're going to run right over this oil, but that's okay. We're going to have to make more after that. But now that we have all of this, this is going to store a lot more iron plates to make us some transport belts. And we're going to need a whole bunch of those, and we'll make some splitters while we're at it. And there we go, we got some copper plate, which we don't really need too much copper plate as of right now. We'll put our science pack that we made, some of them in here, some of them in there, and that should be good. Coal is stacking up here, which is good. It's going to have to go through all the way down there. We have some long-handled inserters and some regular inserters. We're going to need some more of those. It's 34 there. And grab all those. So here comes some more belts, and we'll run this one down and along, and same with this one, we'll run it down and along after we chop down these trees. And I'll run this down along there. And this one we'll need to run down and along, which will come back after this is all complete. After we place everything. So let's place our wires first. Okay, it is placing it. I'm like, why isn't it placing it? There we go. Erase that and leave it there. We'll leave some space just in case we want to come back. So this is going to fuel them up as soon as we get some more. And then these long-handled inserters will start outputting some iron. And we're not quite there yet of getting more. We're still making some. But it should eventually. And we're going to have to up our iron ore output. I'll just fill this with more coal. Just to get a temporary boost. And these I'll get a temporary boost from. Even though we have a lot of copper. What is that? Copper plates? Yeah. We have a lot of copper plates. One of those. And we're going to need, we have 5 to output here, which is fine. And that's going to be our output. And then I remember what I used to do is leave them so they push out and then go into a whole different thing. So we're going to have to see how I remembered that I wanted to speed that up. But I'm leaving a lot more space than last time. So that should be fixed once we get to that point in time. And let's remove this, because that should be fixed to go faster. And then we'll put it off into this area here for now, just so we gain some more. And we'll put some here, just like that. And then we need some long-handled ones, which are eventually coming. Wow, those are stacking up really quick. So let's continue this section. So we're going to go all the way down here, like so, and then all the way back. Oh, not enough. We're going to have to make some more. So once this is all done, we'll be able to make things pretty easily. So I'll gather all those up. There's not enough iron being produced down here, so we're going to need some more of these. More iron, and we'll collect all this. Even though we don't have any need for copper plate, we have a decent amount of it. Here's some more inserters. So we can start adding inserters down here. That's the wrong side. There we go. And we will also add the power lines in. Oh, tree. Get out of the way. There we go. Perfect. That's what I wanted. So there's that copper line done. And that's going well. That there, and all these long handle ones will go in down here. Alright, that's that done. So copper can stack up. Or iron ore can stack up, not copper. And that was almost done. We'll put some of the long-handled ones down here in here. And also the inserters will go right there as well. We have 9 more, so we can finish that up. There's more belt. Let's put down, and then a temporary one in the box. And that one's getting all that done. No iron is going down there, just because it's not being produced fast enough, but we do need some more long-handled inserters, which will grab all of that. And we should be able to make some more. In the meantime, we do have some extra mining drills, so we'll go back down to iron. And we want to add a section down here, so and try and keep it in the same spacing order. So one there, and then skip one here. And then we will save these two. Actually, no. Get rid of them. That way we can put them up here. One there. And then this will come down with more like that. And then this will come over. Actually, it'll come up. And then we'll do a splitter right there. And that'll be fantastic. This will go on to this side. This will come up here. And then we'll make it go straight up. And that should add a whole bunch more iron ore. And then we'll put some... Oh yeah, look at all that now. Now we're going to be cooking. Alright, so that's pretty much doubled down there. We'll put in some power down here. That way it all stays powered up. And we'll do the same with our copper. We'll add a little bit more up here. We'll do the same pattern. We'll do that. And that's not powered up because it has to go there. And that's a little bit doubled. Coal is looking pretty good. It's all stacked up and ready to go. All this iron ore and all this smoke is now rising from here, which is a really neat effect. So I think that'll be good for our starting production. It probably should be a little bit bigger because it's not going as fast as I want it to. And especially now that these are kind of waiting to put one down. So I should probably push it out one. Because see how this is waiting to do one, but it's not doing it as fast as what it could. But what I am going to do in the meantime is make some of these sewing machines and some of these labs, just so I have them, and more drills. So I have them again. And how are we doing on power, by the way? Satisfaction is not enough. So we need some more power. Because this thing, I guess, is going into overkill mode. Oh no, it's doing okay. Its performance is good. It must be just on the peak. Because what can it output? It doesn't really tell me what it can output. It just says performance. So do we... oh, 900 kilowatts. So yeah, it's just on the peak of its output. So we should add another one. And we'll see how much this boiler can take. If it has to do more or less. Oh, it's going through coal really fast, though. One piece per every couple seconds isn't too bad. It's only mining this one part out. So I think we'll be okay. I'm going to keep these going just because it's giving us a supply of coal. And keeping it in. We're making... What are we making? We're making labs and our drills. Look at all this iron just chilling up here. Fantastic. Lots of iron. It's not even getting to the end. So what that means is I probably should redo this to what I thought was the way I wanted to do it before, which was pushing it in one and then having it go out. Is what I should do. So have one like this, so it pushes one out. I'll have to get rid of that. And this tree. No. So pushing one out, and then this going like that. So that way it's a constant flow, and I'm out. So I get to build some more. So that way it's a constant flow of them, and it can keep going at its leisure. Here's 10. That way. And that way it'll keep going and going. Okay, this needs to change up a little bit. And we'll get rid of this box. Wow, we had 422 in there. That was a lot. And then we'll put that box back down there. Alright, so that'll keep going and keep putting out as long as there's space available. And I will eventually keep it going out in this direction. But I just want to make sure to get it right the first time. So we're going to have to do the same thing up here, just in case. And then we'll start doing our automation of iron gear wheels. And I love the light goes back and forth. Looks kind of cool. Whee! We'll do the same thing here. There we go, we picked all that up. I don't even think we need copper that bad at this point. We will eventually, because when we make wire with copper, it takes forever to make it. We're going to need a lot of output for wire. So then we'll do the same thing here. There we go, we'll go a little bit faster. And that should be good to go. And these trees are going to need to be cut down. So that'll have our output here and our output here, and that way it'll leave a bunch of space for furnaces to go in the middle. And that should be super swell. Because I know this space is going to move up one and this space is going to move up one when electric furnaces come, because they are bigger. So I believe that that'll be good. But I also can just eliminate coal when electric furnaces come up, and that'll free up a space as well. Because then I can move this down one, and same thing with this one, I can move this one down one. So I don't think we have to worry too much about that. So I'm hoping that that is going to play out magnificently, and I think that that will do it for this episode. We didn't do too much other than just get ready and set to start our major production input of this series here. So what we're going to do next episode, look at that, perfect number. What we're going to do next episode is start pushing our branch out, and then we're going to start doing things. We're going to leave it out, branch it off, and then do like iron gear wheels going down, and then we're going to keep branching it out up here and then pushing them down and up, and then we'll cross them down and put this kind of in a looping path. It'll go down and then back up and back into the middle. So we might push this out more and come down, and like up here is, or we'll actually combine them into one. We'll put iron in thing up here, and we'll combine them into one and push them down, and as it needs it comes back up and then goes over this way. So it'll be one big belt. Oh, there's a giant stuff of iron right here. I don't even know if I want to keep going this way. We might have to go up with the main belt. Well, let's go up with the main belt, and oh, there's a lot of iron and stuff around here though. But we'll see how it goes. We'll probably combine everything into one large belt, so we'll push it out here a little bit more, and then we'll combine them together and then just go down as we need to make the thing, and then whatever thing is made from that, it'll come back up and join the rest of the belt as it's going on its way. So if you have any comments on things we should focus on or a different way to do something, be sure to let me know, and like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.